Hi everyone. I've had some requests about doing a video on the differences between the RF video output on my Coleco ADAM versus its audio video component output. Now the Coleco ADAM, like the ColecoVision, does have standard RF out, your regular channel 3 or channel 4 video output, but there is a monitor out port, and there's also a 7-pin DIN that you can pull audio and video out of. So it's basically a built-in audio video feature on the ADAM. It's a feature you can add to your ColecoVision pretty easily and inexpensively. It's not a hard modification to do. And of course there's an F18A VGA enhancement you can add. But the component is actually built into the ADAM. So I had some people ask, is there a substantial difference in the picture quality? Well, I have my Ultimate SD card here, and let's take a look. So right now this is the menu of my Atari Max Ultimate SD card. And right now I am in RF out on channel 3, as you can see. And you can see the text here. There's a lot of color bleeding, there's a lot of ghosting, a lot of interference. It's not very sharp. I mean, it's usable, but you can see it's not very crisp. So I'm going to switch it now over to the AV mode that's built into the Coleco ADAM. And you can see right away there's a big difference. The whites and the blacks are distinct. There's really no ghosting or bleeding of colors. There's a little ghosting, but that could be just the LCD itself. I highly doubt you would notice that on a regular CRT. But you can see there's a big difference. We'll switch back real quick again. Here's TV mode. And we'll switch it back to video mode. Now, since most people have Donkey Kong, let's take a look at that game and see what the difference is in the quality. So let's go back to our TV mode, and we're going to pick Donkey Kong here. And you can see the title screen. Again, there's a lot of bleeding of colors. It's not very crisp at all. Again, the RF really depends on your TV set, your switch box. You're going direct. I am actually going direct. I'm not going through a switch box. But you can see there's a lot of interference. RF is not the best. I mean, it's taking your video and audio and mixing it together in a TV signal. You can see there's a lot of ghosting. There's a lot of bleeding. It's not very crisp. Again, it's usable, I suppose, but it can be annoying. So let's take a look at these same screens again, but this time in the composite out mode. So let's do that. Do a reset here. You can see immediately that everything is much sharper, much crisper, much cleaner on the main title screen. Much easier to see. Everything's very distinct. There's some bleeding you can see in the O, but that's more from my camera. It's not on the TV set itself. And you can see again by even the text and select screens, the picture is much sharper. So let's go back to TV mode now and actually start Donkey Kong and see what the difference is in the gameplay. So you can see, again, here's the full screen far away. As we get closer, you can see pretty easily that the ladders have a lot of blue and green bleeding. Donkey Kong himself is not very crisp. The girders are not crisp. The ladders, nothing. So the quality is not that great. So let's go take a look at the video output now. And you can see what a huge difference is just with composite out. This is not a VGA output. It's just regular composite. You can see that the ladders are much more distinct. The girders, Donkey Kong is much crisper. You get the barrels. Everything is much improved. So I think it's pretty easy to see that if you have an ADAM, you definitely don't want to use your RF output. You definitely want to at least use your monitor or composite video out port on the back. And if you have a ColecoVision, the AV mod is relatively easy. There's plenty of tutorials on that. Of course, the best output is I've done myself is an F18A video board, which I have videos down below to show you how to do that. But RF output is just not giving you the best picture quality at all. You definitely want to try and at least use the composite output. Again, here is Donkey Kong with the AV, the better picture, and we'll go back now to TV real quick. And you can see there's a huge difference. I mean, the sound sounds pretty good, but the video really does suffer with RF out. So here's, again, one last time. RF out versus component. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was just really at a request of a few people to see the differences. If you did like the video, please like, share, and subscribe. And of course, leave any comments down below. I do read them. And everyone, thanks for watching. Have a great night.